No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies but not the madness of people. Christ comes as a thief in the night. It is not for us to know the time seasons which God hath put into his own breast. Tact is the knack of making a point without making an enemy. Truth is ever to be found in the simplicity, and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things, we build. Too many walls and not enough bridges. Nature is pleased with simplicity. And nature is no dummy. What we know is a drop, what we don't know is an ocean. My powers are ordinary. Only my application brings me success. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. If I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been due more to patient attention than to any other talent. I believe the more I study science, the more I believe in God. Atheism is so senseless. When I look at the solar system, I see the Earth at the right distance from the Sun to receive the proper amounts of heat and light. This did not happen by chance. God is the same God, always and everywhere. He is omnipresent not virtually only, but also substantially, for virtue cannot subsist without substance. As a blind man has no idea of colors, so have we no idea of the manner by which the all-wise God perceives and understands all things. An object that is at rest will tend to remain at rest. An object that is in motion will tend to remain in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. You have to make the rules, not follow them. In the absence of any other proof, the thumb alone would convince me of God's existence. Truth is the offspring of silence and meditation. I keep the subject constantly before me and wait till the first dawning opens slowly, by little and little, into a full and clear light. Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. To me there has never been a higher source of earthly honor or distinction than that connected with advances in science, and to every action there is always an equal and opposite or contrary reaction. He who thinks half-heartedly will not believe in God, but he who really thinks has to believe in God. To myself I am only a child playing on the beach, while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. If others would think as hard as I did, then they would get similar results. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true, for if the things be false, the apprehension of them is not understanding. To explain all nature is too difficult a task for any one man or even for any one age. What goes up must come down. Don't doubt the Creator because it is inconceivable that accidents alone could be the controller of this universe. The more time and devotion one spends in the worship of false gods, the less he is able to spend in that of the true one. It seems probable to me that God, in the beginning, formed matter in solid, massy, hard, impenetrable, movable particles. Sir Isaac Newton short biography. Born on December 25, 1642, in Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, England, Sir Isaac Newton was an English physicist, the inventor of calculus, and the formulator of the three laws of motion. Newton became a student of Cambridge in 1661. During his time at university he discovered the works of René Descartes, which prompted his scientific career. He received his bachelor's degree 4 years later. In 1669 Newton's manuscript entitled De Analysi per Equations Numero Terminorum Infinitas, on analysis by infinite series, showing his progress on calculus, was shared between a limited circle of people, making a name for himself. By 1666, the plague had struck England and Newton was forced to stay indoors. During this time Newton laid the foundation of calculus and his essay of colors. A year later he was granted a fellowship at Trinity College and started giving lectures. His lectures helped him develop his essay of colors, which led to the revision of his book Optics. After years of studying planetary motion and theorizing, Newton published Principia on July 5, 1687, where he introduced his concept of the three laws of motion. Isaac Newton is also known for having formulated the theory of universal gravity.
Subscribe now to unlock a world of motivation and inspiration. Join our community of dreamers and achievers as we embark on a journey of growth and empowerment together. Don't miss out on daily doses of positivity and encouragement. Hit subscribe and let's elevate each other to new heights.